Hey guys, Kathy Reagan here with your weekly soaps roundup, and happy 2020. It's a brand new decade, and I hope you all had a great time and are ready for your brand new New Year's resolutions. Now, those of course are made to be broken, so let's talk about our shows and see who's breaking what already. First on The Bold and the Beautiful, well, Thomas tried to convince Zoe that he was into her by taking her to bed and then later to his family's Christmas dinner. So in other words, he's the typical player we all warn our daughters to stay away from. But how much do you want to bet he's going to end up actually falling for Zoe? That's my prediction. And if he does, I hope she dumps him. Meanwhile, speaking of typical players, Ridge asked Brooke if they could just tear up the unfiled divorce papers, but she refused because she wasn't convinced that Thomas could be trusted yet. Hey, newsflash, Brooke, no one on The Bold and the Beautiful can be trusted. And when Liam confronted Thomas for not having changed, Thomas then threatened to send Liam to his grave. Coming up, Liam proposes to Hope, but of course, there's a catch. You know there always is. All right, on Days of Our Lives, Gabi ordered Lani to leave Salem or she'd use her app to destroy Julie's pacemaker. Well, thank goodness for technology. It sure makes taking someone out so much more convenient. Anyways, Kristen told Brady that she never took her final vows as a nun and still loved him, but he wanted nothing to do with her. So, in other words, she's a really bad nun, nothing like the ones in The Sound of Music who we all respected. And Stefano and Princess Gina crashed Julie and Doug's New Year's Eve party at Steve and Hope, at which Steve revealed he returned to help protect Marlena from Stefano, who was back in Salem. And when later confronted by Kayla, Steve told her that he was in love with another woman. What a bummer, you guys. Better start drinking or something. All right, coming up, Victor suffers a medical crisis. Too bad he's not on General Hospital. And speaking of General Hospital, Carly finally confessed to Sonny that Nicholas was alive and Jax was helping him get revenge on Valentin. Now, Sam was told by her parole officers that she was to cease having contact with Jason. And at Nina and Valentin's wedding, when Ava refused to give Valentin the codicil, much to my soap opera delight, he pushed her off the turret at Windermere. However, she was of course rescued from the sea by Nicholas, who crashed the nuptials carrying Ava in his arms. Nothing better than a happy ending. Coming up, Jason asked for Robert's help. Finally, on The Young and the Restless, you guys, Chloe surprised Kevin on Christmas with news that she's pregnant. Merry Christmas! Oh God, not crazy Chloe, you guys. Okay, meanwhile, Adam professed his love for Chelsea and believed she still loved him, and as the Newmans gathered to ring in the new year, Nick realized he was losing Chelsea and let her go. So of course, Chelsea returned to Adam, and they agreed to take things slow, which means they're gonna be right back at it. Did I not predict this months ago, and why am I not a writer on this show yet? Meanwhile, the world's worst actor, Theo, made a New Year's resolution to eliminate everything in his way, and I'd like the show to eliminate his character, I'm just saying. In other plots, Sharon discovered a lump in her breast, and Tessa's ex-husband, musician Tanner Watts, arrived in town. And considering that she's a lesbian, this is probably not good news for anyone. Coming up, Victor gives Adam a warning for like the millionth time. That's it for this weekly Soaps Roundup, you guys. Happy New Year, and we'll see you again next time on The Soap Show.